How's it going, everybody? Playing some more Kingdom Hearts 2 today, and today we're going to be going into the world that leads up to my favorite world, probably in all of Kingdom Hearts, or at least one of them, at least top 3 for sure, but I'm actually very excited because I really enjoy playing through this world. But you can see some secret areas, or secret worlds that we can't get to yet, but soon, very soon.
This is your castle. Must be nice to be home, huh? Well?
You know, something just don't feel quite right.
Yeah! Move it! Let's go! Queen Minnie needs to see you! The castle's in danger! Hurry, to the library!
Okay, so, we're in Disney Castle, which is actually a very creative world, I must say, because I wasn't really sure what this world was going to look like when I first played this. Because I was, I think I was 6 or 7, and I noticed there was no gummy route for this, and I was like, huh? I don't have to do a gummy route? And sure enough, you don't have to do a gummy route. And we have Hero's Crest, by the way, so you can deal a little bit more damage, but when I first saw this, I was amazed. I was like, wow, no gummy route, awesome! And then I was even more surprised by the fact that this place is so unique. As you can see, it's very fancy. There's quite a few Heartless out here, as well as quite a few chests, but fortunately for us, we like opening chests and killing Heartless. If I can actually hit them, that is. There we go. I really like the garden here. I wonder what Mickey and Minnie were going for. Perhaps this is when they want to do an afternoon stroll? I don't know. I also don't know how you get to the rest of the castle, because there doesn't really seem to be any way there. Unless you have to go through, like where we just came out of. But I'm not sure. It's also nice that these guys are giving 5 XP instead of that 3 that were on Olympus Coliseum. Well, oddly enough, these guys aren't really difficult compared to Olympus Coliseum. They give you decent XP, but they're just not tough, which is nice because I could use a breather after perishing last world. And there's going to be a place, if you do have the experience boost ability, you can use it to level up probably a few times, even on critical mode, but I don't know, that just, I don't want to be super overpowered. I will still do some leveling here and there, but I'm not going to use the experience boost ability for that part. I don't even know if I have it. I haven't really been paying attention. Maybe I do. Nope. Probably be useful here, that's for sure. I wonder how much time it would take to cut everything like this. I mean, this is all solid, so is this just decoration, maybe? Because if it was cut, that would be pretty impressive. But I don't know how the Disney landscaping companies are. Probably pretty pricey. But then again, they could probably afford it, since it's King Mickey, Queen Minnie. Who knows? They do have nice style. And I like these guys too, because they have the dodge roll reaction command, which is an ability we can get later on that wasn't in the original Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, the reaction command was, but not the ability. And this dodge roll is definitely different than the normal dodge roll, because he kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain what he does, but he doesn't roll properly like he normally does with dodge roll. How do I get up there? Right here, okay. Take that. I probably have enough for, maybe the first 2 puzzles, actually. I'll do them not next video, because I want to do everything next video by itself, but when I go to the next world, after this upcoming mini world, then I'll be, doing the puzzles. You know, when I was younger, I used to skip fighting pretty much every single Heartless there was, and as a result, I was pretty underleveled. But I played on beginner mode, so it didn't really get difficult until the Pirates of the Caribbean world. That one's a little horrendous. And parts of Olympus Coliseum were kind of difficult too, especially escaping Hades, but the Hydra never gave me trouble, at least not until my level 1 run. But, I don't know, for the most part everything in this game is just really well balanced. It is tough though, first few worlds on level 1 runs, because you don't have really any options of defending yourself besides guard. I mean, you can use summons, you can use lemons for the invincibility, but still, it's only for short periods of time, so some battles just will take longer than others. Definitely missing the full amount of experience though, compared to other modes, because, I don't know, just I'm wondering what the reasoning was that they cut back on experience, because they make the level 1 optional. Why not make the experience, what is it, quartered? I don't know how it's cut for sure, but I don't understand why that wasn't given a separate option as well. I would have preferred it, because you can still grind levels, it just takes longer. So it's not necessarily preventing anything from happening, it's just making it more tedious, I suppose. It is funny though, now that I actually kill all the Heartless in my runs, by the time I finish all the first visits for the worlds, I'm at level 30, whereas back in the day when I didn't, I was probably at level 25, 24. Who knows, maybe I'll do a video someday showcasing all my old Kingdom Hearts series. I don't know how interesting that would be, but maybe for some. And I think this is, oh, I was gonna say, I think this is just about all the Heartless, but it looks like we got just a few more left. Probably equip some more armor pretty quick here. Okay, I think that's everything. Kind of a small library. That's Mickey's ancestors. Interesting. So I'll do the 100 Acre Wood stuff in a different video. I kind of want to do 2 pages at a time, so that'll be later. I could probably get some good items, maybe. Okay, don't care too much about the Dark Resistance at the moment. This is probably the worst option, but for the moment, I'm just going to do the Divine Bandanas. There we go, got 3 more defense, so should be good to go for this next world, and the rest of this one.
Your Majesty, Queen Minnie, we're back. You're here.
Your Royal Highness, did you happen to summon us?
Yes.
Where's the king?
Excuse him. This is our friend Sora. Sora? The king told me all about you in his letters. He said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
Your Majesty, what your Highness doing in your castle?
Oh my, so those are the Heartless.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
I know I can count on you, Sora. Now there's something I'd like all of you to come and see. Would you please escort me to the audience chamber?
What?
I forgot to warn everyone else in the castle about the danger. We must be sure they're hidden somewhere safe.
Okay, we'll go tell them.
The whole castle?
We just gotta split up, Donald.
I'll make sure that everyone knows what's going on.
No, Sora, you just get lost.
Okay, then I'll stay with the Queen.
Good.
Alrighty then, see you later.
The audience chamber, right, ma'am?
Yes, Sora. Let's be on our way.
I like that she doesn't have any talking animation, even though they have the option to talk to her. Very interesting. Huh. Okay, so I think these Heartless... Do they infinitely respawn? I don't think so.
This way.
I think I'm just thinking about if you knock them back with this Faith Reaction command, they'll just respawn next to you because they get too far away. And that guy is stuck there.
This way.
That's interesting. Never seen that before. That would've been funny if you got stuck twice.
Let's go. This way. Let's go.
So do you guys actually fight these guys to try and kill them all? Normally, I only use the Faith Reaction command and then just get away that way. I don't usually fight them, but since this is critical, I kinda want the extra experience, I'm gonna fight them. This way.
This way. Let's go.
Another interesting thing, in this next room, there's tons of these guys, and for some reason, I've never gotten the Bolt Reaction command from them. So I don't know if they have different properties compared to normal, or if it's just because there's so many of them, the reaction command was disabled.
This way. This way. Let's go.
Just one moment. As soon as the trouble started, I made sure to seal this room. Now then, shall we?
I got him.
Okay, so this might be interesting.
Yeah.
So this is the area I was talking about for the experience boost. If you turn it on, you'll get double experience, and with this room,
This way.
it would have been really awesome if you really want to grind some levels up. But unfortunately, I didn't equip it. I'm kind of having second thoughts about that now, and I don't feel like dying, so I'm just gonna kill them all the old-fashioned way, I suppose. Got brain fart there for a second.
Let's go.
This way.
This way. Yeah.
I'm gonna be beat up for a second.
Let's go.
She got a strength increase. That's pretty helpful.
This way. Let's go.
And it was actually only recently that I really paid attention to
This way. Let's go.
my Armor's accessories early on.
This way.
Because when I played when I was younger, I would just kind of equip whatever I had equip whatever Keyblade I saw, even if the stats weren't that good.
Let's go.
So it's, I don't know, it's interesting that you can still learn stuff on later playthroughs.
This way.
Who knows, maybe I'll learn something new this playthrough. I don't know.
This way. Let's go. This way. Let's go.
I do wonder if that was the intention of this fight, for a little grinding area.
This way. Let's go.
Kinda seems like it.
This way. Let's go.
I'm missing quite a lot of money, but
This way.
there's gonna be methods later on that allow me to get a bajillion money. So,
Let's go.
it is what it is.
Let's go.
I get these last
This
two.
way. Let's go. This way. Let's go.
And let's get this last guy.
This way.
Who knows, perhaps I would have leveled up twice if I had the experience boost
way.
and my health flow.
Yeah. This way.
This way.
This way. Let's go.
Alright, awesome. Got an accessory slot.
Come on, give me a break. Huh? Whoa.
The room below is called the Hall of the Cornerstone. Our castle has always been safe from worlds that are evil, thanks to the Cornerstone of Light, which we keep down there.
The cornerstone of light?
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone. Oh, but look! The thorns, they must be the work of someone very evil. I wonder what this could mean.
Magnificent!
No way.
Well, well, well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys.
What? Now you're gonna deal with me!
All in good time. I promise you'll be able to partake of my vengeance, but you must be patient.
Just what are you doing here, Maleficent?
Ah, Queen Minnie. Radiant as always. I'm here on a property venture. I want this castle for my own. However, it's a bit too bright for what I have in mind. I suppose I'll just have to fill every room with my personal touch of darkness.
You'd better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
Ooh, how frightening. Very well, I'll stop. Just as soon as the castle belongs to me.
What a hag.
Nothing like this has ever happened before. I looked through all the records in the library, but I couldn't find a single clue.
Oh!
Huh?
We should go ask somebody who knows lots of stuff that ain't in any book.
Merlin the Wizard!
Yes, that's perfect. Merlin just might know something about this mess. Let's ask his advice.
We saw him in Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so it looks like we gotta go back to Hollow Bastion to go get Merlin. And I think the way the auto summon works is it'll just pick from one of your summons that you have whenever you're low on HP. I don't really find the use of those abilities, but maybe some people really like them. I personally don't. So let's head on over to Hollow Bastion.
Anybody home?
Merlin!
The castle's in danger.
What is all that racket? Oh, I thought. Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Really?
Wait a minute! Let's talk about the problem. It's Maleficent. She's back.
Where? Inside the castle?
Yup, and Heartless too.
Oh dear.
Maleficent wants to send over the whole castle and own it. She filled the hollow cornerstone with tiny bears and she's gonna fill it with darkness. There's hardness in every part of the castle. The queen is in danger. What?
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself. Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
What's that?
My boy, that is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Oh boy!
We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him.
Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger. Listen carefully, Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your Keyblade.
Got it.
You'll get down on us.
And now, one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
Alright, I think I'm going to end the video off here. I know it was kind of a shorter video, but I want to thank you guys all for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.